Hello, this is Monty with Flowers by the Bunch. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. Today I am going to add some purple flowers to this horse wreath. So I ordered this wreath online. I had a customer who wanted a wreath shaped like a horse, so I found one online. It had sunflowers on it, so my customer wanted all purple flowers. And so that's what we're going to do. I went ahead and left the base of the greenery on this wreath. I thought the base of the greenery was fine. I am going to add a little bit more greenery to the base, to the wreath, and then we're going to add some purple flowers. So this is a garland that is kind of eucalyptus. Let's not kick the stand. So it's a eucalyptus garland. It has some little white flowers. I really like the little white flowers, so I'm going to leave those in there. I'm going to take this and nestle it right here in the mane of the horse. And what I'm going to do to keep it in place is I'm just going to use some zip ties. I'm going to catch the grapevine, and I am going to zip tie that garland right into place so that it's not going to come loose. And all I'm doing, I'll flip it over so you can kind of see it. I stuck that zip tie right into the grapevine, and I am just going to pull it tight. I'm going to take some snips, and I'm going to trim that zip tie off. I'm going to take another zip tie and push it right through that grapevine again. You kind of have to work it just a little bit. You can see where I have these two pieces. I'm just zip tying it right into place. And then you're just going to fluff it right up. And I'm going to hang it back on this stand so it's easy to work with. I'm going to trim this longer piece off. And next I'm going to take my flowers, my purple flowers, and I'm just going to nestle them into place. So she just wanted purple flowers as the horse's mane. So all I'm doing is just taking my little stems that I've already cut onto, and I just cut their stem shorter, just like that. And I'm just nestling them right into that grapevine, right into the greenery. And then this was a piece that it was one piece that I took and cut into two pieces. So all I'm doing here is just kind of seeing where I want these flowers, and then I'll come back with some glue and glue them into place. And I'm just using different shades of purple. Just whatever you think is pretty. You know, you can do this with any color scheme. I think you might need a little something there. Okay, so that's where my flowers are going to be. So I have a hot glue pan over here. Okay, so I have my hot glue pan, and this is just a regular cooking skillet that you can cook with on top of your counter. I have filled it with hot glue, and we turn it on very low so that it melts the glue. Now I'm going to set it down on this small table here in front of me. And what I'm going to do is, after I've got my flowers in place where I'm happy, I'm going to pull those flowers out, and I'm going to hold them, and all I'm going to do is just dip them right into that glue. Just get a good bit of glue on the end of my stem, and I'm just going to push them right into place where I want them. take another stem, I'm dipping it right into that glue pan, got it on the end, and I'm sticking it right into place. Now, you do not have to arrange the flowers first. You can just take your flowers and just stick them in wherever you please. But I find that this ensures that I get my flowers exactly where I want them if I do it a little ahead of time, but it's completely up to you. So I'm just taking that stem, I'm dipping it right into the glue just like that, and I'm just pushing it right into that grapevine. Pulling that stem out, dipping it into my glue, and then sticking it in. Now, you can do this with a glue gun if you would prefer. If you don't have a hot glue pan, you can do it with a glue gun, and it works perfectly. So glue guns work. So if you have a glue gun and that's what you want to use, go for it. That works perfectly. The reason I really like a glue pan is it just makes my job faster. It just goes faster, in my opinion. I don't have to pick up a glue gun, put some glue on it, put the glue gun down. All I have to do is take my stem, dip it in, and stick it where I want it. I dropped one on the floor. My last flower, I'm gonna dip it in and stick it right into place. Okay, so there's all my purple flowers on my grapevine wreath. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my glue so I don't knock it off. I'm gonna take some ribbon. I'm gonna put some pretty purple ribbon. So this is a printed wired ribbon, and I thought I would tuck it right here into her mane. So I'm gonna leave a tail, a long tail on that ribbon, and I'm gonna make a loop. And I'm catching that loop with my thumb and my forefinger. I'm gonna twist, and the reason I'm twisting is because I want the print on the front. I'm gonna make another loop, and I'm twisting to the left, putting that print on the front, okay? You can make a bow with as many loops as you would like. I think I'm gonna do 5 loops on this bow, 3 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and I'm gonna leave my tails long, my 2 long tails. And I'm just gonna take some scissors and just cut my tails, okay? I'm gonna take a piece of wire. So this is a half a piece of florist wire. I'm laying it right here up underneath my thumb, and I am going to bend that wire up between these 2 fingers, okay? I'm gonna take my pointer finger and I'm pushing it right up against those 2 fingers, and I'm gripping that wire and I'm twisting. Now what that does is it gets that wire as tight as I can possibly get it, okay? The wonderful thing about wired ribbon is you can kind of manipulate it and tell it what to do. So I'm gonna take these 2 pieces of wire and I'm just gonna wire my bow right down into this little grapevine wreath. Pull it off the stand. So you can see right here is my wire. And I'm just taking it and twisting it as tight as I can into that wreath. And then I'm laying it down, okay? And then I'm just gonna fluff my bow. And make him look pretty. And there we have it. There's our little horse wreath. And he really looks pretty. I really like him with purple. Guys, thank you so much for being here with me this afternoon. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. And I would like to thank all of you so very much for following us. We appreciate you following us and watching our videos. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you all real soon. Thank you.